Okay, we are live. I post this link here in the Discord. And then we'll get into making some sound design stuff today in Vital. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing today? Let me see. Let's check the sound here too. Sound design. There we go. Cool. It's working. Here we go. Make it bases in Vital. Okay. Here we go. Now the stream. What's up, gang? So, I initially had another video planned for today, and it didn't work out for a bunch of different reasons. But that's okay. We're gonna improvise today because we're gonna be actually doing something pretty cool. So I got a couple of bass patterns here already pre-made. We've got a bass house loop already made, and like a drum loop. And we'll just be designing some presets today. So let's do that. Let's start with this one. This is from these are mostly from other songs too. One of them I think I made myself, but the other ones were from other bass house tunes. This one here is from that nitty gritty track called Guest List. Okay, so let's just get into it, I guess. We can actually try to maybe start by doing something that's sort of like that particular sound. Maybe, yeah, throw some of this on here. A little of this too. I'm gonna try to throw this on. Maybe before. Let's actually put this before the compressor. Yeah, I think we maybe need a dedicated sub here. It's probably going to be best. Let's go with a sine. Down 3 octaves. And if you want to know how to bring it down 3 octaves like that, just hold shift and click drag on the pitch tab there. We could do a couple of different things here. I'm sort of thinking... Let's throw some distortion on it too. Maybe some bit crush. I've been doing this a lot lately with the automating the drive. Let's give it a little bit of release too and bring the voices down to 1. And the reason why we do that is because if we bring the voices down to 1 and we have the release up, that means the notes won't step on each other. And you know what? Let's actually do this too. Sometimes, guys, dialing the mix knob back a little bit is exactly what you need. So these are, what we're doing is we're making presets for this pack right now, and the main thing we want to be focusing on here is trying to get them to be sounding good all within the same package here. So let's actually try to do this. Let's try to add some adjusting here, like maybe some formant shifting. I think that'll work. Maybe actually we'll do this too. Go with a band pass. So it sounds like that formant is really changing the texture of that. So let's just keep. And let's change this. I think we're almost done with this one. We can actually add maybe a brass stab in here. Let's see, add. Oh, brass stab. Okay, yeah, we got to turn on the key tracking there. Let's add some reverb. And let's give it some low mids here. I like doing this too with the gain on the top end there, using that high shelf as sort of like it adds a little bit extra smack to it. Let's actually do this too. Like, yeah, this is cool. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. Well, let's set up some macros here. Let's actually put one on the reverb here. Some space, maybe a little bit of delay. We'll just call this one space. Throw this on here. Throw this here. We'll call this one brass, because it brings in the brass there. And I want to add one more here. Not really doing a whole lot there. And we can call this one width. Bring the max up to where we probably don't want it to exceed. So like right there, we'll just call this one width. And I just have that going up there on the top end there. Okay, and that one's pretty cool. Let's save this one, and we'll call this one bass. We'll call this one brassy. Boom. Oh, I didn't realize I had one called brassy already. So let's call it maybe streams. Let's call it stream. Cool. All right. Initialize preset. Start over. Now let's go with more of like a yo, Robin. Yes, surprise stream today. There was a problem earlier with the video that I had made, and it just didn't. It was in collaboration with another thing. It just didn't work out for today. So we got this instead, which I hope is pretty cool. Been working on making a lot of vital presets this week. Let's see. Maybe we don't have a direct out sign this time. Just pulling this. I'm pulling this LFO on most things because I want the movement to be all the same. Hey, no worries, Robin. It didn't work out. It didn't work out today for reasons beyond our control. But guess what, dude? It means that you guys get to be excited for what's about to come because it's going to be so cool, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Maybe we're getting tired of this pattern. Yeah, I'm getting tired of it at least. Let's try a new one. This one right here. Okay, yeah. Let's you can see too, like when you change the pattern, it sort of changes the demands for the type of patch you're making. Oh yeah, that's sick. Okay, now I need some texture. I've been doing this today too, like doing a Haas effect. You guys know what the Haas effect is, Robin? You heard about the Haas effect? Let me know if you guys have heard about it. If not, I will explain it. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm demoing it here. That is a great way of explaining the Haas effect. Robin says that it's like old 3D glasses for movies. Slight distortions in the picture you're seeing to create the illusion of depth. I love that. Robin, I'm totally stealing that explanation. That is a brilliant way of describing it. I love this sound too. It's so punchy. The only thing I want more of is just a little bit. I want it to ring out just a little bit more. Robbie used to work at the cinema. Here in the States, we call it the movie theaters. Like, I know, like, I want to learn about a lot of the stuff that we share with you guys overseas. Robin, you're from Australia, right? Oh, one thing too. Someone on my YouTube video said, "Why did you bring up the voices without bringing up the detune?" Well, listen what happens when I bring down the voices. Well, actually, you probably won't hear it so much because we got the Haas effect on there, but listen. Collapse. That shit is mono. But then when we bring up the voices, can I add some extra stuff? Holland. Holland is not close, Robin. But I appreciate you giving me the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so I'm liking that formant. Let's keep flipping through. Oh, yeah. So you see right there, when I turned off oscillator 3, it started to get all distorted. And that's because we're driving that signal now through that distortion. It doesn't going through that filter. So I need to make adjustments accordingly. Robin says Ableton amp. Oh, dude, I know. But remember, like what we're making presets right now. So we want to make sure that we're making this sound as good as possible without any external effects. But bro, you know I'm all about the Ableton amp. Ooh, this is sounding sick. I love this one. All right, I'm gonna bring up the LFO here to follow the or have the LFO follow the input of the sub. Same how it's doing right here on the noise. So it's giving it a little bit of that bite. Well, I like the soft clip better. Let's have a throw knob on here. We'll call it, yeah, throw on the mix. Let's draw it in and see if it actually works. You guys know about the reverb throws. Boom, 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 down, boom. Yeah, that sounds sick. All right. Sticking with it. Let's delete it though, because I don't want to deal with that every preset. Okay, yeah, and then let's add in, yeah, timbre. Is that how you spell it? Tambre? Timbre. So it's almost like we don't even need this oscillator. But we can add an extra element here. Is there a difference in using an LFO or envelope for the filter automation? I find myself preferring the envelope. It's not the envelope's only going to cycle once, Robin. Remember, so like the envelope, we could even switch our trigger mode to envelope mode here in our LFO. For our purposes, it doesn't matter one way or the other because the trigger is set to quarter notes, so we're playing quarter notes in the MIDI. But if you're playing like longer notes, like maybe notes that lasted a whole bar and you wanted it to keep cycling through, then you'd want to use the LFO. But for the envelope, you could still do the same exact thing, except you even get a little bit more precise controls here. But yeah, I don't think there's no right or wrong way to do that. Ooh, okay. This is sounding pretty good. I think we're getting close here. Yeah, that sounded pretty good. What? Ooh, let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's leave this as is here. I think that's sounding pretty good. Let's throw on. So we don't want to go full mix on this one because we got a bunch of low end. We need that to pass through. But adding a little bit there for the width. Excuse me, guys. I don't have COVID. All right, let's see width. What are some macros that you guys like to make? Because sometimes I run out of ideas for macros where I'm like, well, I got the sound doing what I want it to do. I guess we can open it, open this pit, except it's a filter. Open this. And it kind of works too because we aren't really expanding it to go. We still have the sub passing through. This one's sort of like that Hero Bust, the Hero Bust tune. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna call this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's call this one Bass Bust. Can we put emojis in it? Oh, no emojis. Can't put emojis in it. All right. Robin, you never use macros? I mean, sometimes they're really useful, especially if I don't the sound is really complex. I use the macros more with phase plant presets than anything, but that's just because I don't really know my way around phase plant like I do Vital and Serum. I want to get better at it though. All right, let's see. New preset here. So let's do a pluck bass. Initialize preset. That is super out of tune. Okay, yeah. Let's do like a quick plucky bass here. And for Robin, we're going to use the envelope. Robin saying, I'm quite lazy with automation, prefer to keep patterns quite simple, make variations in other ways. Well, I mean, I don't see that's laziness. It's just sort of your method, right? It's not really like, you know, everybody's lazy in some ways, bro. Some people who write music and record it on a tape would say all of us producers are lazy. I mean, but to me, who cares? Who cares what other people think? All right, let's try to keep this simple. Maybe we'll keep it like all within. Getting like pretty groovy down here, low band. Yeah, this is sounding like man, square basses are a pain in my ass, dude. They sound good, but they don't sound like they're in tune. Yo, you guys go grab Echo Soundworks free wavetables on his website, dude. Like these are so good. Yeah, this is Tech House AF. Okay, let's see. Maybe noise. Again, envelope. I like bringing everything to that one central element there. I wish this had a mode where it would sidechain. That would be sick. But it doesn't. So what we're going to do, and since it's a bass, stereo, Haas affected again. Right now, I want to add in another element down there to give it a little bit more weight on the bottom. Maybe we do this. Let's try this. Yep, right there, that low band, that is the setting right there. That's what we needed. And what we could do too, we can add a little bit of character. By adding this little guy here. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this one. Let's roll this one back a little bit. So, filter. Okay, yeah, and then we're going to have a reverb here at the end that's going to wash it all out. And it's going to have no... It'll be like one of these things where we'll be able to... We're going to, yeah, call this one wash. And we'll put it behind the compressor. It's probably too much cut out there. So it would be like right at the end of a phrase, we could have it, you know, all the drums cut out, or at least the kick drum. Yep. And then it could be, you know, some voice talking about how then I shot through the planets and went through the stars or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. I always feel like there's some kind of tune like that with like some random voiceover and you don't even know, you know, you're dancing. You're just like, okay, I guess I get it, but we'll call this one I Get It. Okay, how about let's go back to making some more aggressive ones. All right, let's delete the automations there. Okay, cool. Down 3 octaves. And we're going to focus on just running this one through the bandpass first. Yeah, that the init preset, just the sawtooth wave. Yeah, that messes with my ears too. That sounds cool. When you're doing FM stuff too, it's good to keep your wave tables pretty stable. At least one of them. You're gonna get more. You're gonna get better results that way. Let's get another sine wave in here. Sine. Throw that. Call it direct out. Okay, completely unrelated question. Do you happen to have any cool plugin synth samples recommendations for Black Friday? I'm not looking for anything specific, but I've been thinking of getting specific, though I have been thinking of getting one of the isotope bundles for ozone, neutron, or nectar. If you're not working with a lot of vocals, I don't think nectar is a good one to get. Like if you're recording vocalists a lot of the time, if you're like spending a lot of time tracking vocals and working with songwriters, then maybe consider nectar. Although it's just, yeah, I mean, I haven't used it in depth at all, so I don't want to comment on that. From my personal experience, I have ozone and neutron, and I don't use them as much as I initially thought I would. I mean, most of my mixing is done with stock stuff in Ableton, so I'd say, like, recommendations wise, like, I get so much mileage out of my Sound Toys plugins, like my Little Altar Boy and shoot, what was the other one? I'm blanking on the name right now. My Crystallizer. I'm pretty sure that the faceplant and all the other kilohertz stuff is on sale. That stuff is a must. That stuff is so good. So much good stuff in the kilohertz bundle. Plus you get disperser, which is awesome. And faceplant. We were talking about faceplant earlier. Man, yeah, I don't know. Here's my advice for Black Friday. Throughout the year, I'm adding plugins to my Black Friday list, and I'm basically putting those, like, anytime I see a plugin, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to buy it now. I'm going to put it on the list for Black Friday. When Black Friday rolls around, then I review that list as Black Friday's approaching, and I end up finding that most of the plugins that I put on that list to begin with, I don't even really want anymore, or I found a better alternative elsewhere. So yeah, that would be what I would say to do in the future. For like, obviously that doesn't help you right now, but I guess two more that you could look into is Soothe 2. If you don't have Soothe 2 already, like this is a must. I love this plugin. It is so helpful for just taming harsh resonant frequencies. And then Thermal's another good one. I had a buddy ask me about that one today. And then what was the last one? Goldfoss. This one is crazy. I really like Goldfoss. It's just such a, I don't really even know. It's like a dynamic EQ almost, but it's not like, it does sort of the opposite of what Soothe does. It like boosts frequencies rather than ducks them. So yeah, I hope that helps, Robin. I know that I kind of threw a lot there at you, but yeah, I would just keep a running tab on all of the plugins that anytime you find a plugin, because usually when you buy a plugin, it's or you get one and it's like, it's fun, and but you don't really try to test it out or like see if how your workflows change. You just never know. Hope that was helpful. This is sounding messy here. So let's turn this off and bring this back in. This might be a good opportunity to throw the Combs filter on here. I'm glad it helps, Robin. Oh, Robin, if you don't have Soothe yet, then just prioritize that one. You'll love that thing. I use it so much, way more. That was one of the plugins where I got it and I didn't expect to use it as much as I did. That sounded pretty cool. I like that aggressive tone. Let's see here. That sounds cool if there was like another layer somehow. Let's get creative here. Oh, I know what we could do. I know what we could do. Let's generate our own sine wave. Let's make sure that we turn off the sidechain here when we print this. Of course, Robin, I'm glad I can help. I remember just like, I mean, especially when I was a lot younger, when I was just starting out producing, thinking like, oh man, if I just had this plugin, I could do everything. But it just, when it comes down to it, it's just about the time you spend with the plugin too. So like whatever you get on Black Friday, just make sure to dive into it and use it a bunch. Okay, so let's print this. Freeze. Flatten. On warp. And then what we're going to do is drop this into the noise oscillator. Which should work. Let's try it. It works. Maybe to the effects. Nah, direct out. I hear you, Robin. Yeah, we all mature as we get older, and I mean, it's good. I think it's good that we get to be young and experience all the mistakes, because then we probably wouldn't learn them down the road. All right. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, guys. Experience all the mistakes, because then we probably wouldn't learn them down the road. Apologies for that, guys. I gotta hold up. I got all the audio messed up. My bad, guys. That sounds so hero bust. It's unreasonable. All right, this will probably be, I'll probably make one more preset after this one. Okay, this one we're just going to call this one Hero. Amp that shit just for fun. Okay, let's amp it. Let's amp it. I set my default preset to this, by the way, because this is where I have it set most of the time. Yeah, dude, Hero Bus would be proud. Let's throw on a disperser also. Make it a little bit. Dang, dude. Oh, that sounds so tight. Amp just makes everything better. Damn it, Robin. Now I'm not happy with the preset anymore because I amp on it. Dang. I'm just kidding. Let's give it a little EQ here. But this is where I would put Soothe on this thing so fast. Because there's a lot of those harsh frequencies up here. Just to tame those just a little bit. Let's bring some of these down. Something I've found is that controlling the frequency between like 150 and 300 hertz, like reducing those just a little bit, usually makes everything less boomy. Okay. Give it a little bit of reverb here. Let's give it the Haas treatment. Let's give it the Haas treatment here. This is a damn good preset. I love this one. All right, we're going to call this one Hero. All right, gang, I think we're going to call it there for today. I hope this was helpful. Hope that everybody got something out of this, learned some cool stuff, and just had fun like I did. So, all right, gang,